Rosanna Pansino is being called out after exposing Mr. Beast for lying. She's been called a clout chaser now. People aren't happy with the way she's wording things. It's intense, so let's dive right into it. There's this recurring rumour going around that because Rosanna's views are down on her 14 million subscribed YouTube channel, that's why she's gotten into a public beef with Mr. Beast. She also recently just launched a song on her channel, which is kind of crazy considering all the drama that's just gone down. I'm not sure if this was a PR move to get more attention to her song, but I recall someone else used to do stuff like that a little while back. People commenting, LMAO, what great timing this music video was. Yeah, very coincidental how this came out like a day after the accusations. So for those that maybe don't know what happened, let's quickly debrief. Rosanna had appeared on Trisha's podcast and had exposed that Mr. Beast had lied and edited her out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3, which was filmed years back. And she'd opened up further about this on her Twitter, stating, on Twitter she'd dived into this topic further, stating, I have been allowing others to treat me poorly in private for many years and I'm fed up. I'm going to start standing up for myself and finding my voice. Mr. Beast lied and edited me out of the top 3 in Creator Games 3. I had participated in Creator Games 1 and 2 and was excited to be a part of YouTube's Creator Games 3, Hide and Seek at SoFi Stadium. After filming had wrapped, I truly couldn't believe how well I did at the competition and was proud of what I had achieved. I had placed 3rd. When the video was released, I was shocked, disappointed and felt hurt. Mr. Beast, Jimmy, had edited the video to make me look like I performed worse than I did. This was extra upsetting because I genuinely believed him when he said that his videos are authentic and real. He edited the video to look like the final 3 people were Lorraine, Logan Paul and Zach King. The final 3 people were actually Zach, Quackity and myself. For the entire duration of filming, we all wore earpieces connected to walkie-talkies. They would announce in our ears when someone had been found or when we had to move hiding spots. If we didn't move, you were immediately disqualified. While I was still hiding, they announced that they found Logan Paul. I couldn't believe I outlasted him. He's a fierce competitor. It was getting really late. We filmed for over 24 hours straight, and they eventually offered me money to come out of hiding and quit. I declined. I had been counting the eliminations, and I was currently in 4th place, with Lorraine, Quackity, Zach, and myself still remaining. Jimmy asked us to move hiding spots again, to the side of the stadium with the mannequins. It was at this time that I was found in transition, moving to my next hiding spot. When Jimmy found me, he brought me to the field to be with the others that had also been found. I thought I had placed 4th. However, Lorraine had fallen asleep and hadn't moved in a long time, so he was disqualified. This meant I got 3rd place. When I arrived at the field, I saw Matt, Pat and Logan there because they were seekers now. Jimmy said he was going to look for Zach and asked if anyone wanted to join him. I offered to help, but he said he wanted to take Logan instead, so I hung back to start looking for Zach in a different direction with Matt, Pat. I placed 3rd. Quackity placed 2nd and Zach placed 1st. That is what actually happened. Despite Jimmy editing out the only female in the top 3, I was proud of what I had achieved. I followed the rules of the game, gave it my all, had fun and never gave up. They can't take that away from me. Rosanna then featured on the H3 podcast after receiving a bit of backlash for speaking out. Rosanna explained that she didn't reach out to him privately because he didn't give her a heads up and he lied. Rosanna also cleared up rumours that it wasn't just an editing mistake and he edited her out for views. She said that in a voiceover at the end of the video, he lied and said that he found Logan Paul 1 minute before Zach King, which never actually happened apparently. She was also asked if she's talked to Mr. Beast since this whole drama went down, and she said last night he reached out to her and she leaked these messages online. If he can say it to me on the phone, he can say it in writing. When I asked him to send over the raw footage to review the timeline, he went radio silent. Mr. Beast kept pressing me to get on the phone and refused to answer any of my questions in writing. He'd said, "What's your phone number? I'd love to call and see if we can figure out what happened." She replied, "Hey Jimmy, my intention of speaking up is not to be malicious or create drama. I was really hurt by the editing decisions you made. Editing me out of the top 3 and making me look like I performed worse than I did felt awful. Quackity was also edited out of the top 3 and he also talked about it. I've stayed silent for so long, it's causing me mental stress and anguish. It's not mentally healthy for me to have someone make me look worse than I am to millions of people. I would never do that to a fellow creator. Obviously I wasn't trying to make you look bad, just give me a time we can chat. I'm not mad or anything, just want to help. Why did you lie? Why did you say in the video that you found Logan literally 1 minute before Zach? I outlasted Logan and was proud of what I had accomplished. I actually built some confidence in myself that wasn't there before. I don't know, been a while. Let's call and figure it out. I'll give you some time to look into it and remember, and then we can discuss. I'm more than happy to review all the raw footage to help show the timeline of events. Feel free to send it over to my team. Let me know. A top commenter under this thread tweeted, "I don't think this looks the way you think it looks. You're now leaking private DMs. The dude has a massive team and he isn't the sole decision maker. He wanted to hash this out on the phone, a reasonable request. He may not remember specifically what happened because he has a lot on his plate, and he still wanted to have some private phone conversations to go over everything and try to make it right. You, meanwhile, are making demands. He probably has hundreds of hours of footage, and who knows if he even still kept the raw footage from that shoot, being so long ago at this time. If you think these DMs make him look bad, what it looks like is he's trying to figure this out privately with you, and you don't seem willing enough to have a real conversation like a normal human. You're just making demands." Rosanna then tweeted, "When I asked for the raw footage, Mr. Beast went radio silent." Someone responded, "I have evidence that Rosanna is getting paid by YouTube to bring this up 2 years after the fact to try and take the heat off of the Sniper Wolf situation." Rosanna responded, "Oh no, whatever you do, please don't expose me. Just kidding, this is one of the funniest lies I've seen in years. Please post this proof immediately." She then tweeted, "It's shady to not be comfortable having something in writing. Anything you can say to me on the phone, you can say in writing. A common tactic in business is to do everything over the phone so that there is no record. I don't play that game." She then tweeted, "Vlog footage from the Creator Games. This was filmed before I found out that Lorraine had been disqualified for falling asleep and had not moved in some time. Meanwhile, I was third. It's weird to watch this now because at the time I was so happy, I was glowing." Question: why do you care if you didn't win anyways? Answer: this is a very selfish mindset. It's not just about me. I feel bad for Quackity too. His performance was also messed with. I'm a team player. I believe in good sportsmanship. I care because we were told the game was fair and honest, and it wasn't. We were competing for $1 million to give away to our communities. That is life-changing money. We all wanted to win to give back to those who have supported us. It's beyond disrespectful to mess with that. Based on several messages I received from other large creators, the same and worse has been done to them too. I have found my voice and I will support others who found theirs." Def Noodles had tweeted this, "Maybe if I accept an invitation to be in a Mr. Beast video, dislike the way it was edited, stay quiet about it for 2 years, then I can use it for attention and sympathy on the internet." Rosanna responded, "This is hilarious. Yes, my master plan is working perfectly." Keemstar then tweeted, "Rosanna Pansino is a psychopath. How can you be so self-absorbed that you publicly try to cancel someone for not getting credit for coming in 3rd place in hide and go seek? Keep in mind she was in 4th place and one person got disqualified for falling asleep. Crazy woman." Rosanna replied, "Mr. Beast's friends aren't sexist. Mr. Beast's friends." Keemstar tweeted, "Her statements are written like a Me Too statement. She's talking about not getting credit from Mr. Beast for her getting 3rd place in hide and seek." Rosanna responded, "Ah yes, Keem, downplaying Me Too to throw a jab on Twitter, pretty low even for you. Means I've finally made it, I suppose. Mr. Beast fans doing math. Standing up for yourself plus facts equals clout chasing." The amount of DMs I'm receiving from people with similar stories. Please know that you are not alone. You are seen and your experiences are valid. A lot of people were shocked when they read that tweet. Someone posted this meme. It had said, 3 years ago today, Rosanna was the tragic victim of being edited out of a hide and seek competition. Today she's decided to speak up so that others are not met with the same tragedy. This is her story. She then released her song on her YouTube channel, and people were like, it all makes sense now. Rosanna then tweeted, "I think it confuses people that I don't have a motive. I don't want anything. I'm just speaking truths that I've held in for years. I am sorry that the truth upsets people, but it is what it is. I'm the happiest I've ever been in life. I'm getting older and just don't care." Someone tweeted, "So all that crying and bitching was just to promote your crappy song?" She responded, "I release a video every Saturday. Haven't missed an upload in 11 years. This was scheduled for Halloween weekend on the full moon way in advance. You're grasping at anything to get mad at me about. I'm sorry that me speaking up hurt your feelings. You can leave at any time." Didn't hurt feelings, just the whole time frame of it all. You could have spoken up months ago, but had to get a marketing team behind it. I don't have a marketing team or a publicist, it's just me. I'm dyslexic and don't even run my calendar. I think you're giving me way too much credit. Thank you." Keemstar tweeted, "Yes, maybe you upload every Saturday, fine, but you don't normally upload music videos every Sat, do you? And just because you upload every Sat doesn't mean that you didn't pick the time to speak out against Mr. Beast right before you knew you had this music video coming out. We're all adults. I did a cover of a song from 1969. Nice. Do you really think that's the video I would time for my clout tour? Come on, Keem. This is like the most lukewarm tea you've covered in a while. Your poor audience is going to fall asleep. Hey everyone, just want to take a moment to say please do not feel like you need to defend me against Mr. Beast fans. The hate is predictable and they use it to scare others from speaking up. In many cases it works, but not here. here. Speaking my truth has found me peace. I will fully support others who speak their truths. Time has a way of bringing light to things that wish to remain in the dark. So what are your guys' thoughts on all this? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more juicy tea.